Welcome back to the Sonic Locker Room. This is Bill Althouse of Sideliner Sports, and we're celebrating our 18th year, bringing you the best and the brightest from Eastern Jackson County and the metro area. And folks, I can't tell you how much I've been anticipating this show. Tori Murillo, one of the best point guards, one of the best defenders I've ever seen in the history of Eastern Jackson County basketball, is joining us today because this former Jaguar is becoming a Patriot. Tori is replacing Jimmy Page as the girls' basketball coach at Truman High School. And Tori, congratulations. I'm so thrilled for you.
Thank you so much, Bill. I truly appreciate it. I'm very excited to be here with you today.
Oh man, when Ryan Parker, the activities director at Truman, called me and he said, I think you might know our new coach, and he told me it was Tori Murillo, and I was doing backflips. I was so excited.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, I'm very thankful for Ryan Parker and then everybody at Truman, and just I was really excited when he said that we'd get to talk. So. It's kind of a full circle moment for sure.
Oh, isn't it? Yes, it certainly is. You know, you graduated from Blue Springs South in 2008. Your sophomore year, you won a district championship. And ironically, your senior year, your final game was played at Truman High School. And, wow, you were one of those players when I watched you in high school. I thought, this young lady just has to be a coach. You just had such great vision on the court. Level-headed, never too high, never too low. When did you start thinking about coaching?
Well, my mom actually was a coach. She coached at Slagle High School for a while, and I kind of just grew up in the gym. But I think it really kind of landed in my head when, I'd been with Coach Williams that was at Avila, and he's big in the city too.
Mm-hmm.
I been with him as he was my head coach at Avila for 4 years, and I decided, I think I want to continue to be in sport, and he gave me an opportunity to be a GA, and so I'll be forever grateful for that, because it kind of just, opened up a door to this new world where I love investing into women, investing into women that want to be basketball players, and it just kind of fell into a career. So very thankful, but really kind of right after college was what kind of made that decision.
You played at Avila from 2008 to 2012. Heart of America Defensive Player of the Year, your junior and senior years. Led the nation in steals with 164 as a junior, 132 as a senior. 430 career steals, a school record at Avila, to go along with 912 points, 650 rebounds, 540 assists. You and your teammates from the 2011-2012 basketball team, that was the first team to reach the second round of the NAIA tournament, are in the Hall of Fame. I have talked to so many great players who tried coaching and it didn't work because no one lived up to their expectations. What is it about your approach to coaching that allows you to coach and build teams and have great success?
Wow, that's a great question. I would say that I truly try to be the coach that I needed, and maybe the coach that, my players need in the moments that are the hardest. I think that women truly just need a little bit of confidence and a whole lot of just someone believing in them to achieve greatness. And I think that when you build a culture on building each other up and believing in each other and being determined to accomplish something that might seem impossible, but together seems incredibly tangible, then I think it truly kind of leads that culture into a championship one.
4 years coaching at Baker University. Your first season, a 14-4 record, Heart of America tournament berth. Did you resign from Baker after you took the Truman job, or what was that timeline like?
Oh yeah, so we had talked a couple of times because I had been driving from the Summit area to Baker, and I kind of was just, kind of going through it a little bit.
Yeah.
And I really, truly am appreciative of my AD, Susan Becker. I think she believes in caring about the person first and then investing into her, department. And I know she knew it was just wearing on me and just kind of wearing on the travel. I mean, there would be times where, we'd get home super late and then I'm still driving an hour home, turning around, driving an hour back, with, a couple hours of sleep. But it was just a little bit too draining those last couple of years. And my brother, who was Spring South alum and an Avila alum, a great basketball player himself, is having kids now. So really wanting to be closer to home. And I think, so I've been talking with her for the year about what that decision would look like. And I wanted to give them enough time to find a reputable, candidate.
Sure.
And they did. And I'm close with that candidate as well. But, Ryan called me, pretty much within that same, I'd say, week or so. And we kind of, God kind of just opened the door, and I thought it was a great opportunity since it is literally 10 minutes down the road from me.
Yeah.
I thought this was, something that I'd really love to do. So,
have you met with the team?
So I have met with the team. I did get to meet some incredible girls, and some of them I didn't get to talk to because they had, spring is so busy with track and soccer. And, but I got to meet with the majority of them, and I let them ask the questions and kind of give them a little bit of expectations. So really excited to get to know each of them and get to know the entire group.
I spoke with Jimmy Page earlier this week, and he is so excited that you're coming. And Jimmy's my guy, man. I love Jimmy so much. And to see him so excited about you taking over, that made me happy.
Yeah, I truly appreciate him welcoming me and everything he's done so far for the program. And they've had great years and found good success over the last couple of years. I think that he has done an excellent job of just laying a great foundation. And you can tell just by how the girls lingered after I met them. He's truly built, him along with his assistant Taylor and Trey, have really built a great culture of family and just camaraderie there. So very appreciative of what he's done for the program and just the coach he is.
When I think of Tori Murillo, the first thing I think of is great defense. How important will defense be for the Patriots next year?
Incredibly important. I think we are lacking just a little bit of size, but that shouldn't scare me or, our team. I think defense is something that can be taught and loved and really turned into an identity. And so if we can take a little bit of that grit, a little bit of that underdog tone, and really develop kind of our identity on the defensive end and what our pressure looks like and switching things up defensively, I think we will be able to really embody that as an identity.
When you played and the ball was in your hand, I know that your coaches felt super confident. You were in control out there. What's the difference between being the player with the ball in their hands and being the coach on the sidelines watching the action?
Oh, wow. I definitely think it's a little different, those first 2 or 3 games when you're putting a new point guard out on the floor. But I truly try to build my point guard up to believing that they're kind of an extension of me, that they can see the game through my eyes, they can see the game through their eyes and have that same confidence that I did with the ball in my hand as they do with theirs. And I definitely know that we've got to couple girls already on our team that are willing and wanting, and that kind of that development of leadership and outpouring of what it looks like to be a great leader on the floor. And I can't wait to kind of develop them and invest in them. But I think the big difference is that when I tell them to do something and make a mistake, I still feel that same weight that I did when I was making that mistake. But then it's double time now with them. So, I've always tried to really kind of prepare them so that, they can tell me, like, no, coach, that's not right. I see it this way. And that's when I truly know they've reached that top tier leadership and vision. And those are the moments that truly excite me, is when they kind of tell me, like, coach, I think it's this way. I see it this way, because then you really know that they've learned and they've got the full confidence in themselves too.
Wow. I can't wait to see the Patriots play under your leadership next year. Today has been great. I can't thank you enough for joining us. And Tori, you're always welcome here in the Sonic locker room.
Well, I appreciate you having me in the Sonic locker room, and I can't wait to get the year started and see a little bit more of you, Bill.
Absolutely. Take care.